I don't have to do anything because you're not my mom.
What?
You're not mom.
What are you talking about?
You're not my mom.
Please stop playing me before I knock you out. I'm about to smack you.
Why
You sound crazy.
I don't think you take time to focus on this relationship. I think you spend so much time focused on your business and traveling. And it feels like you're trying to get back for me being gone for them 4 years. And now it's time for you to enjoy life. And you start to feel like I'm a single parent. I can't do this by myself.
Mendecess and Yandy's relationship has been under intense scrutiny for a while, especially as rumors swirl about his infidelity. While Yandy continues to maintain that she is loyal to her husband, it's no secret that Mendecess has been struggling with staying faithful since his release from prison. In fact, Mendecess himself admitted that his commitment to the marriage had shifted from love to simply keeping a promise. His actions have made it clear that his dedication to the relationship is no longer rooted in emotional connection. Many people have expressed sympathy for Yandy, urging her to leave Mendecess and prioritize her own happiness. For a while, it seemed like Yandy might stay silent and endure the betrayal, but now it appears she is ready to take control. In a surprising twist, she seems to be ready to retaliate, and the question on everyone's mind is whether this will make a lasting impact on their already fragile relationship. Some of the details seem to move the plot forward. Their marriage has always been a point of contention, especially since they never legally tied the knot, and the cracks in their bond were evident long before Mendecess went to prison. Things took another unexpected turn when their son, who now runs a YouTube channel filled with pranks, decided to pull a stunt for views. He wrote the word cheetah on Yandy's expensive G-Wagon, likely hoping it would go viral. However, Yandy did not find the prank funny in the slightest, further highlighting the tension and dissatisfaction growing in their family dynamic.
So I came out,
Oh yeah, I ain't even snapped that. Hold on.
and let me show you.
Look at they did that dirty.
So I came out here ready to go bananas. You hear me? Bananas. So then, after I was ready to go bananas, this is who I see. This is who I see in the cut with this guy here. With that guy. Yes, that one. With that camera. Some things you just don't play with. So guess who's on punishment now? And guess who has to give my car a car wash inside and out, then has to work at the restaurant tomorrow. Then has to work 9 a.m. at the restaurant tomorrow. 9 a.m. Because there's some things you don't play with. You don't play YouTube or my car. So now YouTube jokes on you. Don't you ever in your life play with my car. Ever. Jokes on you. Like, who lied? Like, what? Like, what?
If there's one thing about Yandy, it's that she's serious when it comes to her relationship. Though, I guess it can't be that serious if she's still sticking around after all the baby mama drama and cheating rumors. But what do I really know? Yandy prides herself on being the loyal woman who supports her man no matter what. So, when little Mendecess decided to write cheater on her car, it didn't seem like just a typical prank. Yandy and Mendecess have been together since 2008, and they allegedly got married in 2015, even though it's not legally recognized. Before Mendecess went to prison, Yandy was already dealing with baby mama issues from 2 women Mendecess had kids with. And the word on the street is that he stepped out a few times, and Yandy knew about it but chose to ignore it. It's kind of like how Rashida turns a blind eye when Kurt goes off and comes back with more kids. No wonder Yandy and Rashida have always been close friends. Things really shifted after Mendecess had to serve time. Yandy had to step up and keep her family together while still dealing with ongoing issues from Mendecess's other baby mamas. It wasn't an easy situation for her, but she took on the responsibility without hesitation. I'm not saying Yandy's perfect. She's known to throw stones and hide her hands. But she could have walked away from the situation at any time, and no one would have blamed her for it. In fact, didn't Mendecess even say he wouldn't have stuck around if the roles were reversed and she had gone to prison? But despite everything, when he came out, Yandy made sure he had a place to stay and a chance to make money, showing her dedication to their family. Instead of showing appreciation or gratitude, Mendecess just complained. He hadn't changed, he was still the same man who went to prison. The only difference now was that he was frustrated with how independent Yandy had become while he was locked up. Mendecess stopped wearing their wedding ring, began seeing other women, and didn't care if Yandy knew. He even had the audacity to tell her to her face that the love was gone, leaving Yandy heartbroken and disillusioned.
Honest, is given just a hint bit of he is playing in Yandy's face. That's just my opinion. I never understand doing a tit for tat when it comes to if I don't feel respected, now I'm gonna figure out a way to double disrespect you. So you're telling me that this man is just, flowing through the streets of Atlanta, no ring on? Yo.
Yandy knows that their relationship has come to an end, and at this point they have nothing in common or any reason to stay together. But after years of battling with the baby mamas and constantly proving that she's the one Mendecess chose, she'd rather go through hell barefoot with her wigs burning off than admit she actually lost.
I would want you to tell Yandy, what does respect look like to you?
I think respect is just being valued, making sure I'm seen and I'm heard, and taking my feelings into consideration.
And I love that you're very specific and allow that to be a process. Yandy's not going to do that perfectly tomorrow. But now you're sowing the seed and she's aware to do those things for you.
One thing that I also feel like is that respect should be mutual. Since we've been dealing and going through it, this guy over here decided he no longer wanted to wear his ring.
I feel like once we get to a place where this respect is restored, then we can wear the ring.
So if it was a question from Yandy about your ring, what would your answer be to her?
My concept of wearing the ring is, people together as one. I'm trying to get there.
Not there yet.
But what is the part, the together part or the one part?
You had a baby 10 months behind me. You're the go behind.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Just like anything that I say about you, it doesn't matter. You have to just own up to where you are in life and what it is. That man has never claimed you. You ain't never been nothing but a slut. That man has never said you were his girlfriend to anyone.
We got matching passports with the same
listen,
vacations.
Listen,
Way back
listen.
2004. I put cars, apartments in my name.
That's what sluts do.
We have the same address legally still to this day.
No,
But
you
go ahead.
don't.
Go ahead.
No, you don't, and you never have.
Actually, I do, boo-boo. I knew Yandy was gonna be on some bullshit because she was running her mouth, as usual. So I came with my receipts. Mendecess and I traveled the world together. Had apartments together. Now tell me again how I'm the slut.
She and Will Smith share this view that divorce equals failure. Yandy isn't going to leave Mendecess, but that doesn't mean she still wants him. She's always taking business trips out of Atlanta whenever she can and doesn't mind leaving him with the kids.
And I feel like in DC, where if he builds me up too much, he'll think like I'm too big-headed, and then I'll just feel like I don't want to be with him or I'll leave.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think you're absolutely wrong, and that is not actual facts.
I could get an award from one of the top Black organizations. I can.
Let me ask a simple question.
But it might be like. But it might be like, yo, congrats on that. Versus.
I don't even talk like that. First of all,
Exactly,
I never even talk like that.
congratulations. You might be like,
Humanize me. What are you talking about?
What would be better is if it was.
Yeah, all right, I'm ready for this scene to be over.
Mendecess is often seen wandering around, looking lost, and questioning why Yandy is making all these big moves without him. He's puzzled by her growing independence, but what he doesn't realize is that Yandy has started to pull away because she's come to understand that she doesn't need him to achieve success. She's always kept a part of herself distant from him, and the fact that she never made their marriage official shows that she's always had one foot out the door when it comes to their relationship. While Yandy may publicly express loyalty, her main priority is her career. If her businesses continue to grow, or Mendecess becomes more of a burden, it's clear she won't hesitate to cut ties. Schiller observed she's aware that her financial success can't be compromised by any personal drama, and if that means stepping away from Mendecess, so be it. Their relationship seems more for public image and the success of their show, Love and Hip Hop, than for anything genuine. When the cameras stop rolling, Yandy no longer acts like the doting wife, revealing the cracks in their relationship. Furthermore, people are skeptical about the sincerity of little Mendecess' actions. Some commenters pointed out that kids who claim parents they didn't give birth to often face backlash for doing so. Others accused Yandy of raising the child while his biological father was locked up, only to be repaid with disrespect. Some even implied that little Mendecess doesn't like Yandy, speculating that he might be communicating his feelings indirectly through his actions. Do you think Yandy could be cheating on Mendecess, or are we overthinking it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.